マイフレンド。
サンキューソーマッチベストフレンド。
さあ調理を始めようか。手を叩くのが発動。
What up guys, it's your boy Genzo, or Renee Genzo, up with another video, and today we have got a video that I never thought I'd actually ever be doing. It's kind of insane, and to be honest, it's still, the idea of this even happening is kind of surreal. So what is going on? What is Boosteroid, and how have you ended up in this position? Now that last question I probably won't be able to answer for you because I still can't even answer it myself, but the other two I probably can. So about the intro and whatnot, like me and Boosteroid, we're cooking, we're shaking up the internet a bit, we're getting the ground shaking. All right, we're gonna hit the road running. All right, you're gonna need some context, because how have I even ended up in this position? Well, we have to go back to when I did my live for High on Life, in which I streamed the entire of High on Life in one stream. And after the stream, I actually had someone reach out to me in my comments saying that they wanted to play High on Life on their laptop using Boosteroid services, and they were asking if I would recommend it to them. The problem is I had no idea of Boosteroid services, so then I wrote back in the comments being like, you know what, I'm gonna check out, I'm gonna do some research, seeing what Boosteroid services is, and then I'll let you know. That's when Boosteroid out from the heavens just ended up commenting as well, being like, hey look, we're here to answer any questions, just let us know. And ever since then, me and Boosteroid had kept in touch. Now we are up to more recent times where, well, we're at this point now where I can kind of answer the what is Boosteroid question. Now real quick, I do need to mention that when it came to this opportunity, I did have a little Easter eggs that I planted here and there just to let you guys know that there was something happening, there was something cooking. For example, I had recently tweeted out and I used the word boosted. Then also with my last video in the outro, I used the word boosted, and even with my friends, I used the word boosted, and none of them had noticed that I just been using the word boosted more and more all of a sudden, because not even the guys know. And yeah, I kept it, kept it secret. Didn't want to exactly use the word Boosteroid because obviously that would have been a bit too obvious, but along the lines boosted, it's fairly close. So finally, with the context in place, what is Boosteroid? Well, Boosteroid is a cloud gaming service in which you can run PC games on low-end or portable devices. For example, Chromebooks, Macs, Linux, and even TVs. Long story short, if it has access to the internet, you can probably use Boosteroid services to play PC games on it. And the reason being is because we all know how much a PC is nowadays, and it costs even more for a PC setup. So here are, Boosteroid with their wings of glory, coming in, helping in, allowing you to play PC games on these portable devices like Chromebooks, like Macs, like TVs. Well, okay, TV maybe not portable, but you know what I mean. Like, they just allow you to play these devices, use these devices to play PC games using Boosteroid services. So one thing that Boosteroid actually recommend before you decide to subscribe is to do a Boosteroid speed test. Now for the Boosteroid speed test, obviously one of the worst things for a gamer, one of the biggest issues that a gamer could have is internet. Okay, your internet legit can make or break your gaming experience. Okay, if you are lagging, you're gonna not have a fun time. You're not gonna have any fun at all. It's just gonna, the entire experience will just be a straight just downfall. Okay, nothing about lag is fun. So what Boosteroid do is they actually allow you to do a Boosteroid speed test before you decide to subscribe to their services. So by doing the speed test, you can see if your internet stands up to the test, and if it does, then once you subscribe, you know that you're not going to have any issues whilst you're playing the Boosteroid games. So after you subscribe, what do you actually gain access to? Well, all these games here that say free, that is what you initially get access to after you subscribed. So I've already got some here. We've got Yu-Gi-Oh, we've got Overwatch 2, got Brawlhalla, got League of Legends, got Apex Legends on Steam, got Fortnite, got Shatterline, got World of Tanks. Even if we go to the install section, we have even more games. We have Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. We have World of Warcraft. We have Star Wars The Old Republic. We have Hearthstone. We have StarCraft 2. We have Uno Demo. We have Heroes of the Storm. We could go on and on, okay? We could go on and on. Nonetheless, after you subscribe to Boosteroid services, it allows you to freely play the free games. But in terms of these games like FIFA 23, GTA 5, Hogwarts Legacy recently came out, Elden Ring, Game of the Year. For these games, as you can see under them, it says license required. And for those games, you have to pay for the games off the official digital distribution store before you can play the games. So you would have to buy Hogwarts Legacy off Steam, and then you can play Hogwarts Legacy on the Boosteroid cloud service. And yeah, from that point, then you're just set to go. You can play the game as you wish. Once again, hopefully, you know, all goes well, internet's going well and whatnot. You will have pretty much minimal to no input delay, and yeah, you will have a clean run, clean playthrough. You'll be able to enjoy yourself playing PC games on your laptop, on your TV, on your computer, okay? Any of these low-end or portable devices you can use Boosteroid services on, you'll finally be able to play games on. Now, here's a couple things that I noticed myself whilst using Boosteroid services that I think are a nice touch or kind of cool that they added in. So one of the things that I noticed when using Boosteroid service, as you can see here, I'm trying to play Overwatch 2, but Overwatch 2 actually has a bit of an update, or I had to do an update for it. Now, as you can see in the bottom left where the download's being done, the megabytes, I'm having over 100 megabytes, and trust me, that is not my Wi-Fi. That is, I mean, look, that's insane. My Wi-Fi averages about 8 megabytes per second, and I think that's good. So Boosteroid helping me out so that I, you know, can get instantly to the fun is literally insane. It downloads, it helps boost the download speed by, you know, quite a lot, and bang, yeah, there we go. Update is literally done and ready for me to start playing Overwatch. So that's one of the things that I loved about Boosteroid. Now, obviously, it would be dumb of me to talk about Boosteroid services and not at least give it a go. So I had to try out some Overwatch because I don't play Overwatch too much. I feel like I like Overwatch, but I don't play it too much. So I had to give it a go. And look, here we are popping off. I mean, that one was mainly the soldier, but the first one, you know, Ramatra, you know, putting in some work. I genuinely feel as though, had I not told you this was being done by Boosteroid services, you probably wouldn't know. You probably genuinely couldn't tell. And before anyone tries to claim I'm playing against bots, I'm not. This is legitimately playing online, you know, had to go the big tank, Ramatra, and the only thing I'd say, the only thing I'd point out is probably just the fact that there's input delay. Even with my Wi-Fi being good, there was slight input delay, but I think that's obviously just because of the fact that I'm playing the game from, you know, Boosteroid's cloud gaming service rather than playing it on Overwatch itself. So it's that's kind of almost inevitable to happen. But nonetheless, I feel like had I not told you, this was you wouldn't notice. So I'm gonna give Boosteroid an A+ for this. Honestly, it's good. I commemorate them for it. And also the team ends up winning the game, so obviously you know, that's just, you know, that's a little extra boost. So this is normally what the Boosteroid screen looks like whenever you're loading up a game, and here I switch it to Devil May Cry 5, in which it says you've reached your session limit. I just click continue, and then after that, this is normally the screen that you get whenever it's loading up a game. This is normally what it looks like. It's obviously windowed right now, but you can switch it to full screen after. It's literally like one of the easiest things in the world. And then you have the game installation, in which very quick, once again, does not waste any time. Now this one is Devil May Cry 5, and for this, obviously Devil May Cry 5 is on Steam, so it logs me onto my Steam account through Boosteroid. And then yeah, Devil May Cry 5, because it's one of the license required game, you actually need to buy the game before you can play it. So I click on it, and there it says purchase. Once you've bought the game, Boosteroid allows you to play it. And then yeah, I'm just gonna exit out of the tab in which it's windowed again. You can see the exit and the mic in the top left, so if you need to talk, and yeah, it says thank you when you're done. Now, two things I have to very quickly mention before I close off this video is that firstly, Boosteroid is very dependent on the connection and the device that the user is using, and may vary from people to people, hence why I also mentioned in the start that obviously you should do the Boosteroid speed test just in case, because once again, no one enjoys lag. But also secondly, if you guys have any sort of questions or issues, then leave them down in the comments below. I'm sure if not, then you can go to Boosteroid's channel and probably leave it down in the comments below. But yeah, like, I'm sure if I can answer it, then you know I will. If not, then Boosteroid may answer it, and if not, then I'll try to reach out to Boosteroid to find a solution to the question or answer. So nonetheless, it will be solved. But yeah, really quickly, if I haven't already, I just want to say thank you to Boosteroid, because for an opportunity like this to come to me at a small time, like just an early time in my time of doing YouTube, with the fact that like I don't have a big channel at all, it's still kind of insane to me. It's I still haven't fully like taken it in, the fact that this is even happening, and it still kind of feels surreal. So I just firstly want to say thank you, Boosteroid. Thank you for this opportunity, and I very much appreciate it. And in terms of moving forward, the plan is that from next week, not this week when this video is uploaded, but next week, once every day, well, once a week, I will be streaming a game using Boosteroid services, and yeah, that's basically how it's gonna go. So from next week, that'll be the plan. But once again, this has been your boy Genzo, or NA Genzo, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.